finally come out. And in this episode, we are recapping Best Friends. So get in bed, get in your comfy clothes, get those comfy sheets on, and enjoy. So this movie is about two best friends, Claudia and Beth. They do everything together. They're both married, successful men. They both have our neighbors. They have perfect life. So it opens up with Claudia shopping for a very expensive $1,000 dress for her best friend Beth's husband's promotion party at their house. And on the way she picks up lattes for her friend Beth. She seems like such a great friend. And Beth is having issues, with the cooking and getting everything done on time. She's picked up her kid from school. Claudia, being the best friend, she's like, oh, I'll hook it up for you. Go get dressed, get ready, get the kids. I'll do everything. It's fine. Just get everything ready. I'll get the kid. You relax. So she calls in favor, orders catering or takeout, whatever, for the event, and then picks up her kid from school. Beth comes downstairs, everything's done. She's like, Claudia, you're the best friend ever. Claudia's like, all right, I'm gonna go put on the dress I just bought, and I'll be back later. She goes home, her husband's furious. She spent $1,000 for a dress. Mind you, this isn't like they're going to like some big expensive mansion party or like a gala. It's literally the house next door, and it's not like glamorous. It's a regular house. She buys like an expensive dress for it. He's like, we have money problems. Like, I have problems at work. Like, this is not rich. She's like, I'm not gonna go back to being a nurse and cleaning up bedpans. He's like, I didn't say you had to do that. Just don't spend thousands of dollars for one item. And she's all like, but it's on credit. He's like, no, regardless, I can't pay credit card bills. I can't do anything. We have issues. She just keeps brushing it off and goes to the party. She wants him to come. He's like, I have work. She's like, oh, whatever. She goes to the party. On the way there, she sees the niece of her friend Beth, who she's taking care of because she was in some trouble. She's like, I don't want you to get in trouble. Go to my house, get some ice, pretend like I sent you an ice run, and covers for her. Good friend, good neighbor. She goes to the party, congratulates them, says she has to leave early because her husband has a business trip, so she leaves early to go be a good wife and support her husband, even though she's yelling at him an hour ago. She apologizes for that, insists on making him coffee. She has this fancy cappuccino machine, fancier than Starbucks, I kid you not. And she starts like making all this foam and all this stuff, and then she starts grinding up these white pills in this grinder and puts it in the coffee and gives it to her husband so he will fall asleep and die at the wheel so that she will get the money from his will. No. Tongue teaser, yeah. So he crashes his car. She's all upset. The cops tell her the next day. She goes to the bank to finalize all the situation with the house and everything else. And legit, he wasn't lying to her. He has money troubles. He has no money. He stopped paying payments on the house, the car, everything. They have nothing. She killed him for no reason. So now what is she going to do? So she has a sketchy business partner who's like this guy who wants a cut in her money as well. But she tells him we have to go to plan B because this guy was actually broke. So she starts going after her best friend's husband. Logic? No. And then so this guy that keeps coming around, the niece of her best friend sees like, who's this guy? Is she dating him? Her husband just died. It's weird. The guy's like, hey, keep this on the low. Like he says, like, yeah, we're dating, and I have like some videos for you, so you can never get in trouble with the uncle again. She's like, what? So they have a plan to get the other best friend's husband to like her, so they can get his money. So how she does that is with her magical pills. She invites him over to help her sort out financial situations because she doesn't know what to do. Her husband's dead, being a nice neighbor and being a nice friend. Her best friend's like, oh, my husband will help you out. He goes to the house. She like drugs him. He passes out. She like seduces him, sits on top of him, all this stuff, and the guy records it, but he has no idea this is going on. Shows it to the niece, like, if you ever get in trouble, show him this video. And she's like, what? And she's like, why are you helping me? She's like, just, it's okay, don't worry. So that's happening. So the husband continues to go over there and help her with her finances, not knowing that this is going on. And one day she like purposely like hugs him really close and gets her lipstick on his collar to make it look bad. And then she like, takes his wedding ring when he's passed out, hides it, all this stuff, so that dad thinks that maybe the troubled niece stole his like ring and all this stuff, and there's problems there. And then meanwhile, she knows everything about her best friend. She knows her best friend is a diabetic. She knows that her best friend is a recovering alcoholic. She knows her best friend sucks at cooking. She uses these things against her to make her family turn against her. Like she takes her diabetes insulin and fills it with liquor. So when she takes her medication, it goes directly to her veins. She gets pulled over for drunk driving. Her husband has to bail her out, doesn't believe her that she was sober. And then she is stressed out about everything. She tries to cook, she messes up, so her friend decides to cover for her and cook for the family, leaving her kind of out, making everyone think her best friend's better than her. And then she tries to poison her with her magic pills again. Magic white pills, puts in her cappuccino, and her friend's like, how do you get the foam so good? She's like, I don't know, it's natural. And straight up poison her with a cappuccino again. She passes out, she forces liquor down her throat, puts the bottle next to her, makes it look like she alcoholically passed out for when the husband and the kid comes home, and allowing her not to pick up the kid on time. And then her husband also sees that she's been supposedly online gambling, but turned out the friend was online gambling while she was passed out to make it look like she had an addiction problem ×2. So the husband's mad at her, the son's mad at her, everyone likes going over to the neighbor's house better, looks like the neighbor's plan is working. But then he starts suspecting something, because she's like, this dude is weird, why does he have all these videos of my neighbor and my uncle, what's going on? And so the lady is getting annoyed, and she tries to get rid of the guy, so she once again puts some stuff in his drink, and he falls asleep at the wheel, but he survives, so she has to go to the hospital, pretend to be a nurse, and kill him there. Meanwhile, since the niece was suspicious, she got her boyfriend to steal his cell phone with the video on it, where they found other videos of the woman confessing to killing her husband, basically, because the guy was secretly recording her then. So now they tell the cops, and while they go do that, the best friend is like, okay, I need to get my revenge now. I need to get rid of this lady. So she replaces her insulin with this crazy, weird poison medication that's a completely different color than insulin. The lady notices, goes to the neighbor's house to get evidence, comes back, and the neighbor/best friend is waiting for her, and she has written out a suicide note and a gun, and she's like, you're gonna kill yourself. She's like, no, I'm not gonna, she has a gun, she's holding her at gunpoint, there's a suicide note there, and she wants her to shoot herself with the poisons, with the insulin, a big amount of insulin, so she has an insulin overdose. She's like, no one's gonna believe I would commit suicide, you're crazy. And they're arguing, all of a sudden there's cops outside, you hear a gunshot, and everyone's freaking out, and the husband comes home, and on the stretcher you see the bad best friend, and then you see the normal best friend come out, and it's like, she tried to ruin my life, thank you, to her niece for saving her. And her husband's realized that the lady was out to get her the whole time, and her wife is an alcoholic or a gambler or anything like that, and she's actually a good mother, and the niece is a good person, and they can live happily ever after. They just know not to keep people too close in their lives anymore, because they might get murdered because of jealousy. Alright, that was Best Friends. Thank you for watching. Please check back at Tumblr and YouTube for more videos.